Hello everyone, Benjamin, and this is the creator of the Minecraft world that we had started off long ago, humble beginnings. It started off at this. I think actually if we have our map, we'd be pretty close to 0, 0. Not even, but besides that, this is the village that I had first saw. Jonah was in the world too, also another friend of ours, screwing around.
He died via lava water slide. It was a very fun time back then.
Yeah, this is where we started off. This is where, this is Dominic's first
It all
house.
began in this little house over here.
Mm-hmm.
It was my house.
And then the second house made was the menstrual house, but then that was covered, that was replaced, and then that replacement was blown up by, my fancy idea of dispensing some TNT. And
We'll get into those little fellows up there later.
yeah, it was. We had pulled a prank. We had messed with Jonah and said that, and we put a sign in front of the house saying it was the menstrual house, and we were
Wait, hold
like,
on, come over here.
laughing.
If we go into this little mine, Benny, follow me.
Oh yes.
If we go into this little mine, we can still see little itsy bitsy fragments of this house today.
Yes, like these acacia planks right out here, and this is
some
more.
of the oldest blocks in the world.
This is more of a construction area, if you will, for what was really this was part of it. So the acacia planks would be here, and up here would be the house, but I think it actually got covered up with dirt because there's some bits of grass here. So
yeah,
the house was here.
He decided to make it into the ground, but not
it was
exactly into the ground.
There was a tunnel here, and Dominic and I had made this fake little mission to dig through this hole, and there was a secret painting. There was a secret painting, and then that would lead to here, and we would go down, and this is untouched, and
these are ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics.
yeah, we had made these
now
before
they really are hieroglyphics.
Yeah.
And ancient.
So, yeah, that's a little bit of that's a bit of a snippet. Then we had, decided to, well, Dominic made the decision himself to make this more of a world, to make it full of creative builds, if you will. So, I'm pretty sure...
Wait, Benny, are we not going to mention your house right over here?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Popped up right after Jonah.
Yeah. It was made out of, like, prismarine stuff. And like we were switching creative and survival. It was on and off. It was made a little bit more bigger, but it was more of like a narrow line, and then going underground. And this is actually when we were, I think, still somewhat in a survival phase. And we made a mob spawner here.
This tunnel wasn't exactly iron, but more cobblestone.
Yeah, and it was used for. Yeah, like one time we were looking around, it was like I saw we were using creative still, but however, we had been taking advantage of this, which is actually still in action, to get these, because I was like, man, I want to do it legit, but we couldn't really anymore. Dominic kind of ultimately made the decision to make it a fully creative world.
Yeah.
So I think the first thing he had done was also tried to make it based off toward mini games. So what he had done was, I think what we first started off with was adding more stuff to the town. So
yes.
One of the
first things we added was this barn over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. We had made it to put like chickens and cows and pigs and stuff.
It was created between you, me, Ian, and Sam, I believe.
Yeah.
It was kind of a big project at the time, and a big deal.
And we had what would we do after that? I think
Ian decided to make this automatic farm, which really never did anything for us.
Mm-hmm. And
but then one day I decided to make a nuclear reactor.
Mm-hmm.
But then a few months later, Spedboy, also known as Jonah, decided to fuck it up. And that's why it can't work.
He decided to replace the fucking iron with gold. I made many attempts to try to fix it, but I had no way to, and I didn't even want to look at uh Mumbo Jumbo's fucking video to get more insight on how to repair it.
So
So
now it's just kind of here now.
yeah. We had
Still looks
also
neat.
made a Far Cry 5 church when the game came out. There was supposed to be like Ian's sins stapled to the wall,
Just
and
much like John Cena.
yeah,
And this is Sam's little laboratory with hentai.
yeah, Hentai Labs. This is when we had started like we had started getting into making bunkers and stuff.
Oh yeah,
This
there's quite a
was
few bunkers
yeah,
around.
this however was made after you had made like these like little sand places, these sand pits and stuff. I'm pretty sure we had made a fortress like right over here, and then I had blown it up after like for your request, and then this was like an abandoned. This was pretty abandoned. We had never
Yeah, and then
really.
I sold it to you, Sam, and Ian, I believe. So it just kind of got shat on. And then one day I decided to start construction on a cathedral.
Yeah, but this is more of just kind of like a tumor to the world. It's like a useless extra piece. But I
Yeah,
mean, it's still pretty cool to look at. But that's just a thing that the tumor doesn't have. This thing kind of set itself apart from a tumor. Um,
and also this tower right here we used for jumping off with the elytra,
and
which we had a few of those.
he tried making rings. I'm pretty sure
Oh
Dominic,
yeah,
yeah,
there was
Dominic,
also a giant mountain here, but we ended up nuking it.
yeah. And then he also made this like little playground to mess with stuff. Their first very achievement was to make a German trench over here.
This is a big deal at the time.
Yeah. I decided to add like one thing to it, which is this light tank, which actually is probably the closest I'll ever get to its design, with the little
Yeah.
tail back here and the
And rods.
and the three in the 360 rotator turret. So yeah, I wasn't here for this at all. And what else was there? We had um we had put in there was like this bunker, kind of looked like the entrance looked like an enclosed vagina. And at the bottom there was an end crystal in it, and people would always break it, would always hit it
Oh
and
yeah.
blow.
I think
blow.
I covered it up. Here, I know where it is still.
All right.
Right over here. Right here. This is it. This is the ruins of the place. And here you can see where the end crystal was detonated approximately half a dozen.
Everything up, Jesus Christ.
I know. Yeah, so I just kind of scrapped the idea of
There's
a
like
bunker.
yeah,
No nuclear bunker.
there's like quite a few extra things that we haven't like acknowledged, like little side projects like this right here. We had made this a little game where we would make insane battle arenas. I remember what I used to do was freaking place boats and put like mobs in it. There's still
Oh, yeah.
there's still fucking shulkers opening and closing here for the time I had put down guardians and
Damn.
shulkers. I can freaking hear them and they're gibberish.
Oh yeah, here's another bunker. We have like 50. This is the bunker that from GTA 5.
Yeah.
I decided to recreate that. Oh gosh, it's a creeper. There's another one. What the hell?
This was supposed to be Trevor's trailer. Now there's like
Yeah,
3 dudes in here.
they're strippers. Okay.
They look pretty well dressed for strippers.
Yeah.
There's this castle. I remember my idea was maybe we should attach the compound to this, but just due to the freaking
We should save that for last. So we can talk about that one later.
yeah.
So, how about we head off to the Dildo Emporium? The Star
That's where
Attractions.
I was right. Yep, this used to be my first idea was this being a Taco Bell because we had started a trend of making restaurants or just our own stores. And at first, yeah, it was like these were like the key colors. It was purple and yellow. And we had dildos lined everywhere. We actually still have yeah,
Oh
we
yeah, this
still
is one of the classics, Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. We have Hot Rod, Classic Cock, and 3D Dick.
yeah, and we have like a top floor which is completely empty besides these two, which is Sticky Fluid and Wham and Blood. This is a completion chart.
Yeah.
Oh, you lit this up.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Sam's compound, we will get to that soon.
Alright, so...
So since when we
check
have
out the Motel
finished
6.
the Goliath, oh yeah. Yeah, the Motel 6,
before you proceed into the
this was used in the role play. When we had
Yeah.
walked in and we noticed that there was like dried substance on the wall.
The beds are pink and arranged in a special way. Look in the chest.
The fuck? Oh. Yeah, this is our Mr. Dr. Trejo.
He just has a little window peeping in.
Yeah, this guy's having his own little picnic with no food on the table.
Here, he could have the dildo.
We had made this guy because
He ascended once,
yeah,
and he's high.
because like
Buddy's stressed.
yeah, Buddy, we were playing with pigs and leashes one day, and we lifted him up, and then once we had went back down on the ground, he fell and died, and we have a piece of his meat right here. And we just decided to frickin' do it in reference to when Ruben died in story mode.
Yeah.
By just showcasing a slab of his meat, and I think we were like making fun of that.
This is one of the other bunkers. I decided to blow it up, because why the hell not? Just want to show them real quick.
Whoa, I fucking had a creepy-ass cave sound when we went under here. My god. Yeah, I remember, didn't we used to trap Jonah in here?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of fucking creepy to look at now. This was supposed to be the center room. Like, where he would be trapped in. It was, like, covered in iron.
I don't think this is the exact bunker that we trapped him in. Because there's a different one, and we can show that right now.
Alright, here, let's go take a look at that.
Actually, right over here. It's under this train station. Here it is. This right here, and I think he somehow...
this is the one. The other one had, like, different hallways and such. And then... Yeah, then we had decided, because we had, I was out during the summer of 2018, and, at that time we were working on airship battles, and, like, I didn't know fucking cloud saving was a thing, so we had to wait, so we all had to wait till summer for nothing. There was no point, because I could have freaking transported the save files, and done it anyway, but if we had made our first, well, actually not first, the very first, like, design that Dominic made of it, which was a very, very long time ago, is right here. It looks like a phantom.
I would say the design is older than the world itself. It's that fracking old.
Yeah, and then, like, this took inspiration from the one in the world. Yeah, this one took inspiration from the one in the world, in the, battleship world. And
Yeah.
then you had decided to like, and
Yes, Sam.
I thought this thing was freaking amazing, but look at what's right by it. Um,
This
and
thick boy.
which we will enter soon, and it has like it's decent. I like it a lot. Decent doesn't really explain the half of it. So yeah, so this was the first one. This was an
This is
escape
also where you
hatch.
bombed that. This is also where you bombed that bread mill. Probably
Yeah,
because it
like
was Jewish.
yeah, right here, right here. These were like bomb bay doors. I think these were actually meant to be evacuation doors, but I decided to customize them a little bit.
Uh-oh.
And oh, all right, here, let's just drop out of it. This one looks good. And so we had that.
And
When
then one day
when
I had a good idea when I
well
woke up one morning. And I said,
yeah.
hey, what if
Well,
we
wait,
made
hold
that
on.
big airship 50 times bigger?
Yes.
And then this thing popped out.
But this was more after. This was more after when you had visited your cousin in California, and he had built this, and I was like all about KFC and watermelon, and I decided to decorate it a
What
little bit.
KFC?
And so, but yeah, Dominic had this ambitious idea, and I helped a lot in it too. Was this big hunk of love that we put into. And, I don't know why that beacon's there. Do you know why that beacon's there?
I don't know. I think we just used, a little while ago, we used beacons like mark where builds were, but I don't know why we would need that, because I know this world like the fucking back of my hand.
Yeah, well, I think we should just keep it then. So,
Yeah.
here we have it. This is our first, like, extremely ambitious project. But however, though,
Yeah.
this was after we had made the very first rendition of Totenkopf's compound, which
Yeah. Let's go and
is,
visit that right now.
yeah, let's take a look at that real quick. So, over here, this is what we had made. But however,
This.
I hadn't really come in until like after the model was complete. This was the castle part. We had played, yeah, we had made the hide and seek mini game in here, and we turned our gamma to 0 and set it to
It looks
night.
pretty neat.
This is, yeah, and like there was so many. This looks super plain now
Yeah.
because
When
the
compared
current,
to
yeah,
the actual one.
it's freaking mundane. But
Yeah.
we keep it here
In my
to,
opinion, the
you know,
design is very
simulate
good.
progression and how far we've gotten. There was also a prison floor.
It's up here, Benny. You have to go into these little things. Go into either of these, and then there's a ladder. And then there's 3 levels of prison bells. So we can just use this right up here. This is the hangar. There was really not a lot of effort put into it, other than 9 planes and my attempt at a hangar door.
which I don't even think the plane can exit out.
I think it can barely fit out.
I mean, without scratching maybe a little bit of the swing. Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Did you hear that?
No?
It's my freaking subwoofer.
Oh.
Hear it now?
Yeah?
Yeah, okay, well then let's not make that the whole center point of the video. Because that's just gonna freaking waste a whole bunch of time. Here's
Yeah.
another floor. This is, I never really got to take a look at this one. It's a lot of anvils. Spiders and parrots. Interesting. And up here, why did I never take any time to like take a look at what these were? Here's the top part. Here's like the final area. There's like a hole leading right.
It's just a beetle.
Okay, okay. This this is who wanted to kill Ian and extract his
Oh yeah,
brains.
I forgot about that. It's Death's head. Yay.
We're never gonna see Ian again. He decided to not do it anymore. It was he didn't really find it entertaining or fun, which is fine. So let's see. He made these two limbs. After a little bit later, after we had finished the Quadrotor, or not the Quadrotor, but the Ausmerzer, we
We'll get to Quadmercer later.
yeah, we actually have to explore the whole Ausmerzer anyway. So this is the top area, as you know, and so we explored that front bit, which is a hangar with 4 aircraft. Did you know that Hitler? I remember I freaking put that in there.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that Hitler is now playable in
I
Wolfenstein?
think that's older than my fucking dog.
Oh yeah, Coco. I remember you got him later. Yeah. So this is the the simple.
Oh yeah, 2 levers controls this giant fracking airship.
Amazing. Yeah, this is supposed to be like what was this
Command
supposed?
area control
Yeah,
center.
yeah, like a lot of RGB, pretty much used.
Oh yeah, I also decided to make it run on a fracking antimatter condenser.
Yeah, and I decided to replace it with water, and the water would be like perfectly blue. Now it kind of looks murky green. But
Yeah,
that's
'cause of
alright.
like the shit that they did to the biomes.
Nah, just to match it. So this is the first floor. Let's go down right
Floor
in
number
here.
2.
This is
Kind
very
of like
German.
a lounge area. Oh yeah. Let's get one of the bathrooms. Yep, here's a bathroom.
Oh, let me
I'm gonna
take a
take a
look.
step in here, and you can see how pure it is.
Fucking German walls.
Kind of like a resort at Disney World.
Yeah. Just freaking colorful walls in the bathroom. It's like, why did we? Why is this even here? You know, kind of question. So, let's see. So the rest are like little extra rooms, bedrooms mostly. And over here is the dining area. I was being a bitch one day, and this was once named water. Now it was Wasser, in you know, German for water. And I was like, excuse me, it's spelt wrong. It's water.
How about we change that right now?
Yeah. Forgot my skin is still like this.
There we go.
Back to Doctor Who. Alright, so now this is our final floor. This is based off
Benny,
of
there's one
combat.
more.
Oh yeah, that's right. This one
So
is
this just kind of like a shopping plaza, but
yeah.
like, all concentration in one floor. This is Benny's little Mexican restaurant.
Went pretty well actually. There's like windows for providing a nice view out the side.
May I ask what these say?
Sopes with beans, nachos with lime. Oh yeah, that's a beer. This is meat. This is supposed to be steak. Steak tacos and chicken tacos.
Okay, thank you.
Because I know that, you know, Spanish language.
Not the one that I.
Yeah, it's not
the
the
language
one.
that I speak.
All right. This is like the area where you get to man cannons and I'm guessing these are
Yeah,
like launching. These are like coordinate typers where you just
oh
put
yeah,
it
these are
in.
like little. If you come up here briefly, you can see like little nukes that I made that are very compact for nukes.
Yeah.
And if we head to the main cannon on top real quick, we can see that the thing is actually armed with a fracking nuke right now. So let's hope that doesn't malfunction.
So,
Shall we move on to the London Nautica?
oh yeah, the London Nautica. That was made before this big guy. It was made
Yeah.
shortly after Totenkopf's Compound. The first rendition of it was made, and that is right over here. That is like a trapezoid shape.
Yeah. But much like Death Set's Compound, one day we are going to remaster it and fix all the flaws that were built with the first one.
And remember, we got to use the game itself as a reference again.
Yes, and I will do that.
All right. So
Wait a minute, hold on, Benny, come back down here. Remember these little spots for me in?
Yes, I remember. I fucking scared the shit out of him, and then he said that he peed himself. And then I decided to mark them down. And I put down a sign saying the remains of when Ian was scared shitless into peeing.
The remains of Ian's dignity.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what I had wrote down. Yeah, and then this is like a bit of a. This is the hangar. Did you open it? Looks open.
Yeah, it does that in game.
Cool. Now I'm gonna
Alright, if we proceed up here, you can see this little lab here.
where they study Hebrew dodecahedrons.
And we can test the laser Kraftwerk. Dispenser with the blaze thing.
Yeah.
We also have human subjects.
So one of them broke. A couple of them like broke out
No, they're
because.
supposed to be like that.
Oh. Kinda sucks to stuck here forever.
Stuck here for like a year now. And then this is where we just shoot jets. It's the London Nautica. Well, it has a long, hard runway sticking out the part of it.
Alright. Now, later on, Dominic decided to add the Zeppelin right next to it, used to transport back to the middle school in the roleplay. And this is the entire hallway down here.
Uh-oh, Benny.
Sorry, I just wanted to show off area. These are little bedroom compartments.
Didn't in the same in the roleplay? Did he like jerk off in one of the rooms and they gave him tissues?
Yeah. This is supposed to be the outside.
A little simulation of it, I guess.
Yeah, it's like a nice sunny day. with the clouds out.
Oh, shoot. The sun is just like a fireball.
Which is... And what's
Why
funny?
does the sun look so... The sun is extra chunky today.
What's funny is that the sun is facing the opposite direction. We're not even going east.
We're going west.
This is how it was powered, because not just like a single glowstone would have lit up the entire area. So we had to throw down these redstone lamps. and that's why there's like a bit of carpet, but it's so cute. It's like those those like preschool walls you'd see where they're painted with clouds. So after that was added, we had decided we like
Wait, can we
during
mention the Jonah containment facility?
yeah, this was made because he was always causing trouble, dude. It was common, and this was also used for me a couple of times because at that time I would always frickin' screw around too. He would stick me in here.
It's like a timeout corner.
And this is the frickin' area right here. There's no room to walk around. You're just covered in layers of bedrock.
So there's no fucking way you're getting out at all.
Yeah, exactly.
And I remember just consistently adding layers and layers and layers of bedrock.
Here, okay, let's head out now. This is, who is this? He doesn't have a name. Oh, I know, it's like your relative. And I had killed him. Like once, but then I think, what, exiting without saving was like, in effect. Take a look at this, I totally forgot. I remember in the thing, it was like, this, like that Sam's jack-off center was, her hentai facility was supposed to like be a cover-up, was supposed to be a cover-up for what was on the other side.
Yeah.
Because remember we had been chased by withers?
Oh yeah, wasn't that like after the most recent episode?
Yeah, we were fucking around. I don't think it was the most recent. I think it was maybe the one before that. Might. I'm only going off of like what happened 3 months ago.
Yeah. All right, so
Which
I think now it's time
was
for the
it?
Quadrotor.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
All right.
All right. So Quadmerzer was second thing in hand. So this was like the idea we had done after, and because remember we were coming up with it, and you were like, what should we name this prototype? And I said, and I'm like thinking, and then I said, you know, they have 4 jets, so I'm like, Quadmerzer, and then you freaking like agreed right away.
Yeah, it was amazing.
This right here is one ginormous runway, and this is when we had like way too many yeah, this is when we had way too many like item frames in the world, in which I believe we still do. Let me take a look. Yep. So yeah, so we didn't really have too much of an ability to have these put down, which are like known as blocks of interest, and this is like this is supposed to be a whatchamacallit. What are they called again? No, what are like the conveyor belts called? Like assembly line, there we go.
Conveyor cock?
Yeah, assembly line where like they wanted these certain cranes to pick up certain blocks for building aircraft. Like there's like a little bit of human stuck in here too.
Just a few parts. Down here,
And in our second floor, also I liked that the pulse noise in the background. These are cabins.
The Quadmerzer is more family friendly than the Ausmerzer.
Yeah, it was used. It's used more for research.
Yeah.
This is the area where we told scary stories.
No, this isn't it. I remember specifically.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's a camp. It was like a fire.
Here it is.
The story room.
Here it is. We have 4 beds and a really long ass couch.
Yeah, I remember Sam used to frickin' read us those, like, disgusting fan fictions.
About like Harry Potter and shit like that.
Yeah. The
Remember one time we
norm.
got popcorn in a fan?
Oh yeah, and then you made the fucking corn caps. Don't even start that shit again. That
Wait, what?
you would remember when you used to frickin' say corn a lot?
Oh yeah.
I remember that started the whole corn cap thing, and then you would always respond. Like, anything that we would talk about, like Sam and I, whoever it would have been, you were just in, like,
Corn.
like, probably, yeah, 1 or 2 seconds after it ended, you were like, corn, or corn. And that would get on our nerves. Like, yeah,
And
so,
then one more
floor
time
down.
we have little thing. We have a control area with much more machinery than the other one.
Yeah, look at that. These look like batteries.
And then this is your idea to have like motion controls.
Oh yeah, that's right, because this was used in the quadrotor on the inside.
Imagine just some idiot just falls asleep and just leans backward. Thank you.
Remember this?
Oh yeah. You built that because of Jonah, didn't you?
Yeah. Here, hold on. Let me just... play when hypocrisy is acknowledged. And then... I don't know.
Lol, Nazis suck.
I just felt like... I just felt
You
like
get it?
real... Yeah, I get it. I really, like, felt just to put that gimmick inside there. Through here, this would park once this would be, like, you know, fictionally raised up. And to
Then
its
it would
level,
just take off on the runway.
yeah, that's why this is here. So, this is our final area. This seems more like to carry resources.
Yeah. Much like the hangar area in the London Nautica.
Artifact, 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 artifact. Corn.
I just gave you my artifact. How do you feel, Benny?
Pretty illegal. Also, I found your corn cap.
Oh yeah, this is an artifact.
Why was that a thing? What the fuck?
This is our attempt at a robot.
I could just imagine the frickin' angered robot noises, you know? Like, yeah, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, the redstone's torches is supposed to simulate brains.
Yeah, I just gotta stand still for like 5 whole seconds here because sometimes there are moments where, like I get poor connection quality.
Oh.
And that can be a whole mess. I'm gonna take a look right now at the live stream real quick to make sure that everything is, yep, it's going fine. So,
Alright.
we continue through here. This is like the final little area. Here's some villagers and some zombies. Yeah, but this is, I'm not sure, this seems more like a talking area. It looks like an area where you have interviews or something. So, we fly out. And, yeah, this is the last thing we do for a little while. And we would continue just doing side projects and stuff. That one being also Sam's compound.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that.
We made a long railway.
Took us like 2 hours.
There's still freaking minecarts going back and forth.
Yeah, they've been doing that for like non-stop, like 100 hours.
Oh man. Alright. So this is the entrance. I would always fucking meme around with Sam and say, "Oh, I'm about to blow it up. I'm about to grief you." Whole 9 yards kind of thing.
This little laboratory that I built for Sam to customize. Thing
Never.
is, he never did shit with it.
No, we walk through. This is like a tube system. Turn around. This would lead to hell. That one right over there.
It would lead to the Nether. I think Sam's trying to colonize the Nether. I tried to once, but didn't end well.
I remember you wanted me just to blow it up. You're like saying, yeah, just blow it up. Hold on, the sound's really loud because of the frickin'. Alright, don't say anything after, like, the sound freaking cancels, because that shit is loud. Alright, you can speak.
Ah. Then Sam made a sunbeam, but it just kind of goes into the sky and never actually touches the sun.
Yeah, it stomps at the height limit. That's where it gives up.
And then this is what I did one day, where I just decided to make a cliffside and make it pretty hard to break into.
To be honest, there's nothing really gonna ever infiltrate this in the goddamn roleplay. It'll probably be like a brief cameo in the corner of our screens, but...
Yeah, you're right about that. It's just like a little... The only thing that'll be seen is the fucking track.
It's like, oh, the viewer's gonna be like, I wonder where that goes.
Where that goes. Too bad it's gonna get nuked.
Watch fucking Sam join the world real quick just to make sure it doesn't happen. Okay,
Alright,
so...
wait.
So after, like, you know, we had built a whole bunch of stuff, we had added a whole bunch of stuff, we felt pretty complete with this part of the world. So we had decided to migrate.
Wait, Benny, should we, before you go into the compound, should we show Ethan's creation currently?
Oh yeah, that's right, we should show Ethan's creation.
He is still currently working on it, but it's meant to be an asylum. And right now it's just kind of a courtyard.
Not only that,
Big
but
chicken
also
coop.
Ethan had made his own little, like, house kind of close to Sam's compound.
Yeah.
He also made a U-boat.
Yeah, you might have seen that.
Yeah, yeah, that was already shown in the beginning. Let's try finding that house that he made.
I know where it is. It's right over here.
Oh, there it is, in the fucking creeper.
This is a classic. Kim Jong Cocoon Creeper. With a white top hat.
It's his house. Climb up here. It's better. It's pretty bland. Nothing really in there. Find the way down. There we go. All right. So now we get to the main attraction that we had finished today. It got griefed a little bit, but we had fixed it.
By some little twat.
So let's fly over there.
It will take a while.
Yeah, that's a given. There it is, just emerging from the fog.
Here it is.
The bounty. Now, before we get into this, let's just get to the small bits. This has been added as well at the end.
This is mostly Benny's work right here, and I would
Yeah,
say he did a pretty nice job simulating a desert outpost with the cannons and towers and super soldiers that are.
yeah, there's
Where'd
flat
the super
gun.
soldier go? Ah,
This guy. Insane dragon. And then, this is like a little sniper tower. And
and I
now
decided to
let's
add
let's
a little bit with the trench.
let's oh yeah, that's right. You had made this little area for safe for safe moving. Now,
The super soldier went all the way over here.
where's the entrance to this place? You mind showing us? Also,
Okay, follow me.
simply out of the fact because I don't know myself. Damn.
All right, so here is the entrance.
Wait, through this little bit right here.
Yes.
I would think maybe through this sewer. But no, it's all dead end. But all right, if this is the entrance,
We'll make it better later, but we just mainly focused on the interior.
which is very nice. I'm gonna leave a description to who made these banners. Inscription after this is done.
They helped a lot in the build.
Yeah, this is where we first started like making our stuff. We had put like a swastika right in the middle.
Yep.
Dipped out of existence.
Oh yeah, here's Booby over here. This is a reference. You're riding Booby.
All right.
So this area right here is mainly supposed to be an area for crates and storage.
This is like a little viewing area.
Yeah. Then here we have a bay for tanks
This is
where they can go out to fight all the allied Schweinhund.
eluding. All
If
right.
we move up this little elevator right here,
These are what manage the floor areas.
let's go up here. This is the it's where the planes are managed with a assload of swastikas. Here's one right here.
Oh my god, its fucking ass is facing me.
He's gonna shit on you.
So yeah, this is oh, I like put on some weird ass accent. That's the hangar. Now if we
Up
continue
here.
up, I feel like you should be our guide.
The part I finished this morning, and this is where people would go to shoot with their guns out these little cover holes. And you can see that anime girl off in the distance. That's my personal U-boat. We're not gonna touch that. Ready?
I'm not gonna. I know I know I'm your cameraman. There's like no stopping me, but yeah, I won't do that.
So we have this little area right up here, which is like a main hall where you can manage the floors with other stairs and adjust positions if you find it necessary. Here you can overlook the outpost.
It wasn't really intentional, but hey, it works.
If you go back down here, down the elevators.
Ah!
What?
I had like frickin' my body stung up for some reason. Alright.
Here we can see the exit to the courtyard.
This is
See
pretty
the
much where
tower
it
in all
started.
its glory from here.
Now, each one has its own, like, area where you can go into, a floor where it enters in. This is mostly crates. There's no other entrance into any other
I
rooms.
believe the top few are associated with fighting and like the other examples
Yeah.
you've seen.
These are, sleeping areas.
Barracks.
Dining rooms. Filled with content. Some golden apples. More views outside. The hell?
Should we move on to the tower?
Just this sec, because there is, like, some more stuff in the things that I want to take a look at.
Okay.
So this is more of a research area.
Yeah.
Experimenting on bodies and stuff. As you can see, they're contained inside of these green units. And I remember this was like this entire area was cut in half, and it was like pretty cool because it reminded me of a chunk error.
Nope, no more chunk error for you.
That I'm mad though.
Alright.
Okay.
If you come up here, you can see a small area dedicated to rockets and space travel. Because this place is really decked out.
My goodness. Then there's some there's then the stabilizers, in which I would refer to as elephant's feet.
Oh yeah. I remember the original design was like a little chunk of it, and then like a thing was sticking out of it, like touching another trunk on the wall. It would be
Yeah.
something like this, right here.
This is the main elephant's foot. This is the first thing that I called it. I don't know what this thing is ever gonna be used for, but it's there. It'll probably stay there.
You come back down here. You come through this little hall, and you can see two. Benny, you having trouble?
Oh, yep. I'm here. Yeah, this is the
Two
first
things
thing that I like really helped on with
Yeah.
the like hallways, and I'm pretty sure if you go in through here, yeah, this is where I like came up with the ideas of using elevators.
Yeah.
Like this is when the aquatic update first came out. I'm like, dude, we gotta just take advantage of this as quick as possible. I decided to try.
You just skipped like 40 floors.
I know. Hold on. I need to get rid of these though because these provide no use. I was thinking maybe maybe make this thing progression wise, but not really the best idea. I'm just doing.
Gobbler.
No, that explains why I did that. Alright. Where you at? Yeah, just open up those. Alright, now...
So if you come up this... Oh,
following you.
up to this level, you can come up here, you can see a very large cannon mounted.
Yeah. It's just pretty much there. So, as we go down, or up, Nick shows us each floor. This is,
You can see 3 of these prison levels, which are much better, much more thought of design, other than compared to the other ones at the other compounds.
yeah. This one I also had, like, I had also put the roofing up above it. A lot of doors.
Yeah. Well, this compound needs a lot of test subjects, so
Fits well.
no, all these floors are pretty much the same.
Alright. C2.
Right here, where the compound researches you should technology, which is one of the people in
Is this a
Wolfenstein
giant Hebrew dodecahedron?
Yeah.
I like the freaking underglow from it. Looks like there's a glow from under. Which
So
there
here
is.
you can see a bunch of like super advanced Shiza, like a bunch of artifacts, the tungsten, like an asshole tungsten. With the fractal engine. Antimatter condensers, which are quite small compared to the one of the Elsmerzer. And we have a little testing range, just like the one in the London Nautica. I think somebody broke it.
Ugh. Whoop. Probably because the freaking piston pushes.
This is a really bad fail.
That's alright. More Hebrew dodecahedrons. Oh my god. They're like honing the power of Judaism.
Benny, you're quite armed right now.
That's okay.
We come to the elevator. Right here we can see one of the many laboratories. There's a bunch of stuff in it.
As usual. Usually stuff we can't
Organs,
explain.
brains,
Yeah.
and people.
Hey, look, I think I see Sergeant Kellogg's. It's rotated a little bit, but that's okay. Alright, so this is the shooting range. I had like come up with the idea. So here, this is also yeah.
For the like the design of the hall, and Benny came up with the shooting range and the what would you call the other one?
I call the other. Hold on a second. Yeah, something went wrong with the breadstone here. Hold on. I can fix it. There we go. That explains it. Because I gotta frickin' maintain a consistency with the frickin' redstone. That's where the issue happened. Oh, that's frickin' why. Because it turned the other way. Sorry, I gotta, redo the redstone. And then repeat. Same thing with that. There we go. Now, as you can see, the lights turn on at like they turn on at random. So this is supposed to be the shooting range. So they so when they practice, they switch targets. And this one is what I had made. This is a like up close and personal testing area where you would run around and like if you find a scenario yourself in a scenario like this is pretty much training, infantry training. Here, you can come out. Please.
Oh, okay.
Come on. There we go. We also tried using phantoms as like a decorative source, but it didn't really work well.
Yeah. It kind of escaped and shot everywhere.
Yeah, there's like phantom droppings all over the place now. This is home economics.
With a bunch of skulls. Everywhere.
Yeah, this is home economics.
Surgery area with a little place to wash your hands after you get them dirty.
Alright, let's go up these floors. This is more of like crates and stuff. More like just, yeah, crates and crates. Some exits.
You can see the view.
So, we're getting closer to the top. Very much closer to the top. My god, it's fucking dark outside my house, dude. Alright, anyway. Let's go. Now we're definitely getting close.
This wing is mainly dedicated to super soldiers and their armor. And the one across is dedicated to airplanes.
Why are they here and somehow they're still here? Alright. So, as we continue on, this is like pretty much a time capsule for each thing we go up. So, let's take a look around where the frickin'.
It's over here, Penny.
Sorry, I got lost. Now this is like a room that leads to whatchamacallit. This is more of an energy room.
Yeah.
Like you can tell, there's like what are these called? These are pretty much like sheets of metal. Circulate flow. I put fans up here too. And this is like the area where this is where the griefer had decided to try to fuck everything up, but thankfully like Dominic caught him as soon as it started blowing up, and he kicked him from the game.
Okay, Benny, let me tell you how it like happened. So, since I was downstairs working on with my dad, I'm like renovating downstairs because we had to remove a pool table, and we're putting in mats in the weight set. But I was always like consistently worrying about the compound, because no offense or anything, but I don't really trust people that I don't know with my world. So I made an excuse to go upstairs, which was, hey Dad, can I go use the bathroom? And he said, yeah. So I went to go check, and I saw the world blowing up. Or not the world, but like the top blowing up. And I immediately kicked that twat from the game, and called you over.
Yeah, like, did you at first thought it was me?
No. I looked at and checked like who was on still, and then I just saw the thing start blowing up, and it was like, oh shit. Better take action, so that's what I did.
Yeah, you were very, like, upset about it, though. And you were like, dude, my
Oh
heart
yeah,
is beating.
I'm not gonna have some idiot fuck with this compound. There's no way I'm gonna allow that.
Yeah. So...
Thankfully, I got back in time until the entire place got ruined.
Alright. Well, that's been a common thing. Alright. So let's head on up to the final floor. Hold on a second, okay? Just gotta tune these note blocks right real quick once again. Here, let me just check it out first. We can focus on that later.
Yeah.
But since when it's open anyway, we can come on in and take a look at this. This is the final floor and the very top one. This is pretty much just about it, but there's also an area behind it, behind this face. We break on through in here. I don't know what this really was for.
Mainly for like super soldiers and stuff.
Yeah, just general decorations purposes. Alright, so that just about concludes it. This has been the biggest project we've ever done on this world. It's taken us a total of 7 months. So more than
if you
yeah.
follow me, we can actually see the date that we started it. Right here.
Crazy amount of time.
Yeah.
Was barely in school. Barely in school. Alright. Well, everyone, I hope...
I never thought this day would come. And this fast already.
Yeah, but now we gotta frickin'...
finally been completed.
Now we gotta work on what the hell are we remastering again? I think it's either we do London Nautica, or we fucking make the largest Ausmutzer we've ever made.
Oh God damn, that thing could even triumph this.
We just gotta refrain from using item frames. Alright, everyone.
Yeah,
Well, I
but
hope you enjoyed
maybe one
this.
day my ambition will get us there.
My god, you're not afraid to go, like, really long heights. Alright. Well, that just about concludes it. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one.